You got to deal with nerves when you go out. I mean, I know for me, when I'm nervous, I always feel better when I cover myself in Jell-O. It's soothing and calming. And I'm guessing, Matt, you didn't do that?
No, and I'm nervous just thinking about the whole situation.
You're
Yeah, if you
nervous
would've-
about thinking about Jell-O or Jubal covered in Jell-O?
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah, the Jell-O is definitely not a good thought.
See, you should have done that on your first date. Like when you guys were out at dinner, just
There you go.
start covering your naked
Yeah.
body in Jell-O, and things would have been okay. You would have calmed down.
Jell-O man always gets a call back.
If I can get a second date from this, then I'll definitely try that.
Okay, good.
Don't try that.
So before we get into why you think your nerves affected your date, what's the girl's name that you want to call?
Okay, well, her name is Molly.
Molly, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't know that for majority of the date.
Oh, no.
Oh,
How did you not know her name?
So we met. Little backstory. So we met at a bar one night.
Uh-huh.
Super cute, and like we got to drink. We had a few drinks. We were flirting and everything. So I got her number, but I forgot her name, so I just put it in as cute bar girl.
Oh, yeah, all right.
That makes sense.
you know how that goes, and that's not her legal name.
So
So,
I don't think.
all right.
So I figured it would kind of come up, like her name would come up at some point. Like we've been texting back and forth a little bit. Never came up, and I wasn't gonna be like, "Hey, what's your name?"
Why didn't you do the... Oh, wait, can you tell me how to spell it?
Her actual name?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done, and then she spells it back to you, and then you have her name.
Oh, well, where were you when the situation came?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good trick.
Unless their name's super easy, and then there's no other way to spell it, and you're like, I
Like, it's
just
Sam.
forgot your name.
Yeah.
It's 3 letters.
Well, the problem was I ended up asking her out to dinner. Still didn't know her name.
Okay.
Okay, that's a conundrum. That would make me nervous going into it as well.
Oh, no.
Right. Well, I figured it would come up naturally in conversation. Again, didn't come up. Went to dinner.
What did you think was going to happen? She was going to refer to herself in third person?
Hey, it's me, Molly.
Maybe I don't. I think I was too busy worried about the fact that I didn't know her name and how I was just going to kind of play it off.
So what did you do to figure out her name?
Well, the first thing that I tried, there was a couple that was like sitting right near us. So I just turned to them and I was like, "Hey, is it your anniversary? We're on a first date."
You just said that.
I was just kind of hoping, like, I was going to be like, "Hey, I'm Matt. I was hoping she would say, "Hi, I'm Molly." They just looked at me like I was the weirdest person in the world. They were just like, "No, it's not our anniversary."
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
shut up, weirdo. Okay.
Pretty much. So that didn't work.
Okay.
So I gave her a nickname. I was calling her Dimples.
Oh,
just because that's
God.
the only thing because she had cute dimples. That was the only thing that I could think of at the moment. So I was
That's
just, yeah,
cute.
Dimples.
Did
yeah.
she like that or not? Because nicknames, I mean, if you like the person that gives you the nickname, cute. If you don't,
It could
really
get-
condescending and obnoxious.
So in order to shield the fact that you didn't know her name, you just gave her a nickname and said, I'll call you this.
Pretty well, yeah, but I just kept, because I kind of just thought it was a natural thing. I was just like, yeah, Dimples, like we're
Oh my
cool enough
God.
that you have a nickname now. Oh, God, just talking about it.
All right.
Good.
So obviously you know her name now. How'd you figure it out?
Well, so another time I tried, we were walking down the street, came across some people doing like signing petition things. So I'm trying to convince her to sign the petition. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. It's stand up for something. I don't even remember what the petition was for.
It's like a petition to like murder puppies, and you're like, let's do this.
Oh, I'm all for that. All right. I was, come on, we'll sign it. She's like, no, I don't want to do. We're on a date right now. I don't want to sign up for anything like that.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Okay, at this point, you should have been like, hey, you want to play a game? Let's see whose driver's license photo is worse.
Again, all of these ideas sound great now. Finally, so I saw a Starbucks, and I was like, let's go to Starbucks and get a drink. Let's get a coffee at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, because they ask your name.
Unless she orders under your name, and then they just call out your name for both coffees.
Well, they said, what's the name? I just kind of looked at her. I just looked at her real quick. But no, finally, they wrote it on the cup, called it out. So finally figured it out. But that was by the end of the date.
Oh, my God.
And now she hasn't called me back.
How did the date end?
I mean, everything, it didn't end on a kiss or anything. It was just one of those, hey, have a great night. And I'll hopefully talk to you soon. She's like, yeah, sounds good.
It sounds like you could have been an awful date because the only thing you were concentrated on the entire time was finding out her name.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I put too much effort into trying to figure out what her name was and didn't pay any attention to her.
Right.
Yeah, and
It's possible.
I mean, or you could have just been honest with her in the very beginning and be like, I'm sorry, I was drinking that night. I put you in as cute bar girl. What's your name?
Right. And now I feel like I've dug the hole so much that I can't go. Like, I've already figured out the name, which I don't know. I guess down the road that would be a funny story. But right now I'm too worried that would put her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
That would be so awesome. I'd appreciate it.
Hang on.
It's like moon heads right now. 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, we have a dude on the phone. Can't remember his name right now, so I'm just going to call him Britches. Hey, Britches.
Oh, that's cute.
You ready to do your second date update?
Yes, absolutely.
Matt is on the phone, and Matt wants to call a girl named Molly. He thinks that the fact he didn't remember her name on the date might be the reason that she's not calling him back. They met at a bar, and he put her number in his phone and just put the name in as cute girl at the bar or something like that. And then came time for them to go out, and he didn't know her name was Molly. So he kept trying little things to get her name, and he thinks that that probably is what did him in because it was maybe obvious that he didn't know her name. Matt, if it does have something to do with the way you were acting, do you want us to tell her that it was because you forgot her name? Or do
No,
you...
so I want to tell her myself because I think it's something that should come from me and not you guys.
Okay, so you're ready to just be honest and see if she'll give you another chance and forgive you.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
I think that's a good way to live your life. It's what you should have done the first time around. But you know what? Everyone deserves a second chance.
Well, cool. Yeah, no, I'm really embarrassed. Like, really, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out what the problem was. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Molly?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Molly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a show that's on the radio that people can listen to or they can not listen to.
No,
depending.
okay. Why are you calling me? Did I win something or what's going on?
No, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody on a date and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and see if we can figure it out. So you went out with a dude named Matt the other day.
Oh. Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. And Matt listens to our show, and he told us about your date, but he thinks that you're blowing him off now.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
He actually wasn't too surprised that you were blowing him off. He felt like he really blew it on your guys' date.
Well, yeah, he kind of did.
Okay.
He really did, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, he was just weird and awkward from the get-go. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. You know, we're sitting down at dinner, and we're chit-chatting, getting to know each other, and out of nowhere, he calls me Dimples.
Yeah, he told us that he gave you a nickname. He wanted to call you Dimples.
Did you like it?
No.
Yeah. That's the thing about nicknames. You can't really make up nicknames for people you just met.
I mean, I'm not a little baby.
Right.
I know I have dimples. I don't even know you like that. But you're calling me a nickname already?
Did you tell him that you didn't like it to call you something else?
You know, I was going to do that, and then I thought, you know, it's a first date. I don't know. Maybe he's nervous. I just kind of let it go, but he kept on saying it over and over and over again. And I'm not that girl, right? I'm not a little cutesy-bootsy girl. I'm a grown adult.
Okay,
And
yeah, makes sense.
if you're going to sit there and call me Dimples throughout dinner, it's just going to annoy me.
So, Sweet Cheeks would have been something nicer, maybe.
No.
Well, no. I mean, you don't
kidding.
know me like that.
Yeah.
Kidding. It is condescending. It can be really condescending.
Yeah, so that was weird.
Okay.
And what's going through my head is is this the kind of guy that is all cutesy-wootsy? Like, if we get into a relationship, he's going to want matching Halloween costumes. In my head, I'm like, what, does he want me to pick a name for him too? I mean, I looked at him, I was like, oh, he's got some pretty decent shaped eyebrows. Am I supposed to go, hey, Dimples and Eyebrows are going out tonight?
It sounds like a cool band, though.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point it just got so corny and cheesy that I felt like literally if we were going to be in a relationship, this guy would come up with a Facebook page for us.
Oh, like you'd be
a name for us.
You'd be that couple with
match our names together.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, joint
Yeah,
accounts.
dimplesandeyebrows.com.
Well,
It's just too corny for me, and I am not in the 1950s. Welcome to our world, and start calling me by my name.
Okay.
I have a name.
well, Molly, maybe he will call you by his name because Matt's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Hey, how's it going?
Matt? You're on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is, again, weird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know it's weird. Because I want to take a moment to just apologize to you. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So, and I don't know how to tell you this, but I forgot your name after we met. And so that's the reason that I called you Dimples. I didn't.
hang on,
not even
hang
that
on.
great.
Wait. You didn't know my name? And so
Well-
you thought Dimples?
See, this is
I'm
really
very,
embarrassing.
very
Like, I wish I knew what to say to you.
confused
Like,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. I want you to know that I'm super sorry for making you feel weird or creeped out or feel like that I'm weird or anything like that. And I don't even know why I said dimples. Like, I honestly don't know. You don't even have, like, great dimples or
Wait,
anything
what?
like that.
I don't have great dimples?
Well, what I mean is they're not like, it's not like that's like the best feature on, that's not your best feature is what I mean by that.
Mediocre dimples.
Matt, you want to stop when your ankle gets down your throat.
Oh my God, Matt, he is totally throwing himself under the bus right now.
You went from, like, I am super confused right now. You went out on a date with me and didn't even know my name? How is
Well, no,
that
it's
even
not-
possible?
No, I had met and talked to so many girls that night at the bar that I didn't
You-
remember your name. And that doesn't sound, now that I say that, it doesn't sound.
That doesn't sound good at
You
all.
met so many girls at the bar
You know
that
what I
night.
mean? Like, I don't, like, not like talking to them like you. Like, I just met so many people that night, and I heard so many different names and I didn't want to get your name wrong, and I just didn't commit it to memory. But I have, like, I know it's Molly. I've said it 1,000 times out loud. I've wrote it down.
Oh my
I've committed
gosh.
to memory. Put it in my phone. I won't
But it
remember.
doesn't make any
I won't
sense.
forget it.
Molly, when he explained forgetting your name to us, it was actually kind of a sweet story. Like, you guys were in the bar, it was kind of loud, he'd been drinking, he saved you as cute girl at the bar instead of Molly.
Okay, but according to Matt, there were several cute girls at the bar.
I know.
So-
He didn't include that part of the story when he told us that.
I didn't mean it
So,
like that. Yeah,
did
you're
you get
you're
the
right. I
right
probably should
cute
shut up
girl?
while I'm ahead. I didn't mean it like
I don't
that.
think you're ahead at all. Like, you got to get ahead
Oh, yeah.
first.
Matt, did you show up with the right cute girl from the bar? I mean, is this the one you
Yeah.
expected?
No, yes, absolutely, like 100%.
yes.
No, yes. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna
God.
save you right now if I can, Matt.
I think he's kind of an idiot, but I think he has good intentions,
Yeah,
Molly. I think that he really was interested in you.
No, and I did, and I tried. I was trying sly ways to get. That's why I talked to the couple beside us. That's the reason that I went. We tried to sign that petition thing, as I was trying
That
to
was
find out your name
ridiculous.
throughout the night.
Wait, that's the reason why you were pushing me to sign that petition just so you can get my name? I mean,
Yes.
that's ridiculous, Matt.
I don't know. I'm really sorry. I want you to know that I feel really bad, and I'm sorry that I was acting weird. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. If anything, I was more nervous because you're really cool. You're really pretty. I like talking to you, and I want to go on a second date with you. And now that I remember your name, Molly, there won't be any issues. You actually get to see the real me.
So what do you think, Molly? Will you go out with Matt again? We will pay for it.
Matt, you sure you'll remember my name the second time around?
Yes, I swear 100%. I swear.
Well, I guess I don't know. Yeah, okay, fine.
She's given up.
I mean, I guess I'll give this one more shot. But Matt, you come up with any more cutesy little nicknames for me, I'm out.
I understand. I won't. Dimples has been completely erased from my mind.
Oh, God.
Especially since they weren't very memorable, right?
That's not what I meant by that at all. But also, thank you for giving me another shot. Because I promise you, it's going to be a great evening. It won't be weird. I promise.
Okay.
That's such a big
Well-
If
promise.
it gets weird, I'm calling this radio station back to tell them.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Molly,
We
that
love
would be
updates.
awesome. Yeah, if it does get weird, we want to know about it, all right?
Well, I agreed at the beginning of this. I agreed to something about Jello, so it might get a little weird.
Can I change my answer for about this date when you just said Jello?
No,
Yeah,
no,
don't worry
just
about
stick
it.
with it,
Yeah,
Molly.
Molly, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. He's not going to rub jello on his naked body. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 about today's second date update that really sums up the whole segment very well. It says it's a wonder that men get dates with women at all. Yeah, if you listen to most of the second date updates, that's a very true statement.
We have very low expectations.
That's true.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking to speak with Carly.
This is she.
Oh, hello, Carly. My name is Darvin Schlong, and I'm the Dean of Admissions at Princeton University. How are we doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well also. And I just wanted you to know that we received your application and we will be making a decision very soon.
That's amazing. I'm really excited to hear from you. I hope that everything goes well and you accept me.
Well, you and a handful of other people. We are a very prestigious university.
Yes, I know. It's my dream to go there.
Well, it's a lot of people's dream to go here. And that's why we're so prestigious.
Right. Is there anything that you need from me that I can do to, make this process go well?
Actually, yes. Now that I've got you on the phone, how about I just get to know you and your background a little better?
Okay, perfect.
Just a few questions for you. We'll start off with the first question. How many servants do you have in your household?
I'm sorry?
Servants, yes. How many servants do you have?
Siblings?
No, servants. I'm assuming you're applying for Princeton, so you probably know what a servant is.
I guess I don't have any servants. My mom hires a cleaning lady once a month to help out with stuff around the house, but that's about it.
Yeah, all right. Well, pedigree is important to us here at Princeton, so the more servants you have usually means the more respectable your family is in the community. I don't think you disagree with me on that one.
Sure. I mean, we're just not necessarily a very rich family. I mean, I hope the fact that I don't have servants doesn't hinder my, getting into Princeton.
Well, no, not necessarily. We do have other questions, too.
Okay.
Next question, and this one is going to be hypothetical. If you were going to be stranded on a glorious desert resort for 3 weeks, and you would only be allowed to bring 5 servants with you, which ones would you bring? You can only bring 5, though. So choose wisely.
I just told you I don't have any servants.
Okay, well, I suppose we can move on.
All your questions are about servants.
Well, it is Princeton, and like I said, we are a prestigious university. Why don't we just move on to another question?
I hope it's not another servant question because I really don't have the answers for you on that.
All right, well, no, this one is not a servant question, but it is a very important one. So let's say that you're trapped in Beverly Hills for 1 hour with $10,000 to spend. What would you buy and why? This is a fun question.
Is this a question that you normally ask everyone?
Well, we don't ask everybody. Most people just volunteer the information, but I noticed that these answers were lacking on your application here to the school. So, fun question again, $10,000, stranded in Beverly Hills. What would you spend it on and why?
I really don't know. I really don't understand how these questions are relevant.
I am sorry, Carly. The correct answer would be a $9,000 handbag.
Okay.
Because a handbag really is the ultimate status symbol for a woman. Plus, you'd have to valet your car, and that would be quite a bit. That would be what the other 1,000 was.
Is this a joke?
Well, I'm wondering the same thing because you have no servants, and you don't know how you'd spend $10,000 in Beverly Hills, so...
You're right. I'm applying to Princeton.
Yes, and you're applying to Princeton, which is a really funny gag, and we don't appreciate having our time wasted.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not the right person for this school then, if it's all about servants and money and...
It's also about your bloodlines.
Excuse me?
Yes, your family. That was next up. Should we not even get into that?
I don't think so.
For example, do you come from royalty? Do you come from royalty? Do you know it all?
No,
and that can be
not
British
come from
royalty or American royalty. I mean, even the Kardashians are considered American royalty if you have the Kardashians.
Excuse me. The reason I applied to Princeton in the first place is because I'm valedictorian of my class, and I got a 4.0, and I am more than qualified to attend your prestigious school.
Well, yes, I guess you're right. That is what your sister told us.
Excuse me?
Yes, your sister shared all that information. However, she didn't tell us that you didn't have servants, so that's a little disturbing.
How does my sister have anything to do with this entire conversation?
It's a joke. Your sister Sarah set you up.
What? What?
It's a joke.
What? What?
Yeah, she wanted to give you a hard time regarding the school you applied for.
Oh my God, I have been sweating talking to you. I can't, I'm going to kill her. I can't. Oh my God,
Well, you shouldn't kill your sister over this. You should have a servant who does it, and I think that's what we learned today. What's up, Rachel?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Oh my God.
Pretty good.
Please tell me you didn't go out with a guy who stole your purse.
No, he didn't steal my purse.
Okay.
What actually happened, I went to the bar with a couple of friends, and I ordered a drink, and the drink comes up, and I go to grab it, and this other guy comes out of nowhere and just grabs the drink and starts walking away.
Don't steal my drink, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything but my drink. Like,
What'd you do? Did you want to tackle him?
no, I walked over to him, and I was like, "Excuse me, that's my drink," and he apologized. He was super apologetic, actually, because he had ordered the same drink.
Oh.
Yeah, so he thought it was his drink.
Oh, okay.
Was he on the other side of the bar, though? Like, he's on the other side of the bar, and he sees it come to you, and he just runs over and grabs it. He's like, no, that's mine.
Okay, I don't know exactly how that part happened, but I do know that when I went back over to the bar, my drink, or whoever the other drink, was there waiting. So
Okay.
it was a real thing that happened.
So he wasn't even using it as just some ploy to get to talk to you. Like, that was a real mix-up.
Yeah, it was an actual mix-up, but then it just sparked like a conversation, and we just ended up hanging out and making jokes and talking for like a really long time.
When you both order the same drink at a bar, you know there's going to be chemistry there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. There's already like it already fits in. So he said there's like another bar right around the corner. It's a little bit more quiet, like, and we can keep hanging out, which I thought was really cool and a nice offer.
Did you ditch your friends to go hang out with him?
Yes, I did.
Did they give their blessing?
They did. They were really, like, it was like, they were like, ooh, it was like a romantic comedy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we went to the other bar, but before we actually went in, I stopped him, and I had gotten this idea because, the way we actually met was it was like super awkward, like the way I approached him and everything. So I was like, I think that we should use this bar as like a chance to redo our meeting, almost like, not like a role play, but I think you should go in and kind of, just hang out at the bar like you're by yourself. And then I'll come in a couple minutes later, and then like you can, chat me up, and we'll pretend like we're just meeting, and everybody around us will be like, oh my gosh.
Normally people do that when they've been married like 15 years, and then you spice things up. You guys are doing it right off the bat. That's cool.
And he was definitely at first a little wary. Like, he was like, what? Why would we do that? Like, we just met. And I'm like, I know, but I think it'll be really funny. I think it's going to be adorable. No matter what happens, like, it's just going to come out really funny because we both know what's going on.
Okay, so you think it's really funny. Did he ever get into the funny part of that, or?
He was like, you know what? Who cares? Let's try it. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Right.
So, like, we did it, and, it was funny. It was cute. It was, I walked in, and he didn't exactly know, like, what to say, and, we were, like, stumbling for a little bit, but we had fun. But, like, at the end of the night, he actually ended up walking me home to my apartment because I don't live that far from where we were. And
nice.
He gave me a hug. I wish it was a kiss, but...
Oh, you didn't play that fun game at your apartment, too? Like, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to pretend like I'm somebody else, and then you come in my apartment, pretend like you're somebody else.
Break in.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I should have done that.
Oh my God, she's actually regretting it right now.
Oh, that's so clever.
So you said he gave you a hug and not a kiss.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest, like, oh, okay. It wasn't like, oh, it's all over. But yeah, he hugged me, and, we said our goodbyes and goodnights and everything.
Okay.
After that, we exchanged numbers, and we were texting back and forth, but it was very, like, conversational, I guess.
Like buddies.
Yeah, and then it just kind of died out. Like, that was kind of, like, I haven't heard from him for a couple of days now, so.
Oh.
All right, so why do you think he stopped talking to you?
I don't really know. I was thinking, like, he was a really good-looking guy. Like, maybe, I don't know, he got with somebody else, or maybe he had, like, an ex or something. I don't know.
How drunk were you that night? I mean...
I was not drunk, but I definitely had a couple of drinks, so... I'd say I was probably buzzed. I was feeling pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, because when I'm drunk, I'm like, everybody wants me.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think, no, it wasn't quite like that.
Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Rachel is on the phone. Most women wait until they've been with their partner for quite a while before they start to role play, where the spark is kind of fizzled in the bedroom and now the bedroom is just a frozen tundra of loneliness. That's when they decide to do a little role playing to spice things up. But Rachel moves quickly. Apparently, she is just a frozen tundra of loneliness because she decided to role play right away on her first date with a dude named Sean that she met out at the bar. What I mean by that is they met at a bar, then they went to another bar, and she was like, let's play a fun game. I want to go in there, pretend like I'm someone else, and pretend like we're just meeting, and then you come in and chat me up. At the end of the night, she just got a hug. They talked for a few days, and now he's just gone. So she doesn't know why he would just stop talking to her like that.
Oh, Rachel. Do you think that maybe you're jumping the gun? Because you said it's only been a couple of days. Like, maybe there's a legit reason he hasn't gotten back to you.
I'm hoping it's a legitimate reason. I mean, that's better than, maybe it's something that I don't even know about.
Yeah. It could be a family issue. Like, maybe he's got to wait for his wife and kids to go out of town before he texts you back, You never know.
That's actually a good point.
Oh, God, please no.
Oh, my God, you don't know anything about him, so who knows?
All right, I'm gonna dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sean?
This is he.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Any idea what Brooke and Jubal in the morning is?
Kinda, yeah. I don't...
Okay. It sounds like you have no idea at all. I'll just tell you. Brooke and Jubal in the morning, it's a radio show.
Oh.
Yeah. My name is Jubal, and then there's Brooke, and then there's Jose.
Yeah.
So, why are you calling me?
That's a good question, Sean. We're calling you because you recently went out with one of our listeners. Her name is Rachel.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and Rachel told us about the night she met you. She also said you guys chatted for a little bit, but now you kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Is it weird because she's maybe just jumping the gun? It hasn't been very many days, so...
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to embarrass Rachel at all. I don't know how much you guys know about what happened that night. So...
Well, I'll tell you what she told us. She said you guys met at a bar because you grabbed her drink. She thought you stole her drink, and then you guys started talking.
Yeah.
And then went to another bar where you played like a fun game role-playing where she went in, and then you came in and talked to her.
Like you redid your first meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, at first I was very hesitant to do it because, I don't know, it's awkward. It's not kind of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? Why not? We're having a great time. Let's do it. And, the whole thing kind of like got really unstable really fast.
Unstable? How so? Did she get like crazy on you and try to stab you with a fork?
Not that extreme, but at a certain point, she just got up and started yelling and screaming at me.
Wait, hold on. When you guys did the role playing where she was reintroducing herself and you were doing a new meeting, she started screaming at you?
Well, yeah, I mean, not at first, but like all of a sudden she got up from her chair and then she just started like ranting and raving and yelling at me.
About what? What was she yelling about?
Well, she was saying that I came late. And then, the crazier thing was it made me really uncomfortable about me by accidentally taking her drink because she yelled and said that like she doesn't like a guy who drinks too much and that I was drinking too much.
Okay, so
I'm so confused right now.
Was it like she was in character, but the character was somebody who was yelling at you?
Yeah, and then so I out of nowhere, because I was kind of going along with it, even though it was really uncomfortable. And then I kind of broke character, and I was like, "Are you serious? Are we really fighting?" And she was like, "What do you mean? Am I being serious? Of course I'm being like." And then she just kept going. I just gave her more ammunition to revamp again.
Oh wait, so maybe she wasn't in character. Maybe she was like legit mad at you. You think?
I have no idea. We got out of the bar, and I was like terrified. I was about to piss my pants.
Oh no!
She told us that everything ended nicely between you guys, a nice little hug, and then you guys texted a little bit back and forth after.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if she might be the next best performer since Andy Kaufman. I have no idea. But I was like, I don't want to talk to her. Let me just get out of the situation as soon as possible. And then I did.
So you were still scared of her?
No, I'm actually like scared of her right now.
Oh,
Like, I mean, the last thing that I want to do is be in a room with her.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Well, then,
You know?
I hate to tell you this, Sean, but you're actually on the phone with her because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Maybe yell at you. I don't know. Rachel, are you there?
This is kind of awkward. I didn't expect to hear all of that.
I wasn't lying. Like, I just don't know what you expected. Like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that you were lying. I don't know. I thought we were, like, having fun and we were both on the same page. Like, I thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Is that honestly why you left, I don't know, that huge part out of the story when you told us?
I mean, no, I pretty much told you guys everything that happened. I said that we role played. I mean, maybe I raised my voice a little bit, like, but I don't think it was the way that, like, Sean was explaining it. I don't think it was scary, and he was frightened of me.
I mean, I was scared. The bartender, people around us noticed, and they kept, like, looking at us. You don't remember that?
I know, but remember when I said outside, I was like, it'll be so funny because everybody in there won't know, like, what's going on, you know, like when you start talking to me, and, you know, that's kind of what I meant. Like, I was like, it's going to be, you know, so exciting. Like, they're going to be like, what?
But exciting for who? Like, we're never going to hear that.
And Rachel, how is it so exciting to watch a couple fight in a bar?
We weren't fighting. She was just yelling at me. A fight is when both parties are there.
Come on, you know, every once in a while when you see people, like, bickering in public, or, like, you see something that you don't see very often, it's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, like the way car crashes are.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Rachel.
Yeah, I mean, it is entertaining to see that.
I don't mean entertaining like, yay. I mean, like, entertaining like, what? I can't look away. Like, I don't know. I just thought it would be something we would laugh about, like, after, like, remember their faces.
Rachel, the bartender asked me to leave. Okay, that's how bad this was. All right, and I only think you're seeing it from your perspective of that you thought it was funny.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Maybe next time we should flip it and you can be mad at me.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Why aren't you learning from this? There shouldn't be a next time. We should just end this game.
I just don't understand why you have so much aggression. Had you told me before we went into the bar that you were going to yell at me, I might not have agreed to it.
But that was the whole, like, surprise, like improv or whatever.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
You got to go with it, Sean.
I wasn't angry. I thought, like, oh, this will spice it up. This will be funny.
I just tried to dismiss it as that you were just drunk and that you just didn't know what you were doing. And
I knew exactly what I was doing, and the fact that you were scared means I did one hell of a job.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
we'll give you the Oscar for terrifying me the most. I don't know what you want to hear.
But she does sound fun-loving, and she doesn't sound like she was legit angry.
Yeah.
I wasn't angry at all. I'm so fun. Come on.
Well, then, like, why did you bring up my mother? My relationship. It doesn't make any sense.
No, wait. It was role playing. You like anything's fair game, and we don't even know each other that well. I don't even know your mom. It's fine.
I know. It made me feel weird.
Well, Sean, would you like to go on a date with an Oscar winner? Because we'd like to send you out on a second date with Rachel. We'll pay for it.
To be honest, I don't know if I want to, go out again.
Oh.
Is there anything, Rachel, that you could say to him other than yelling at him that could convince Sean to go on another date with you?
Only that I really am a lot of fun, and I heard what you said, and I would not have brought up your mother if we were really, like, together for a long time. So
For a long time.
That should make you feel better.
I appreciate the sentiment, and, thank you for hearing me out, but I don't think we should do it.
Okay. Well, Rachel, now do you want to yell at him?
No, I mean, I guess I'm glad that I know what actually happened.
Yeah, maybe no more role playing on first dates.
Yeah,
or second or third.
Or maybe I just shouldn't date these that can't handle it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, "Run, Sean, run." It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, Rachel wanted to call this dude named Sean. They met at a bar, hung out for a while there, and then went to another bar. Well, because they met at that bar, she was like, hey, at this other bar, how about I go in, then you come in after, and we meet there again, kind of role play. What she didn't tell us was that her version of the role play was just yelling at Sean, trying to make things awkward for everybody in the bar, and Sean was not cool with it. He thought she was legitimately crazy.
Well, she may be, but she also may be the only woman in the world who thinks fighting in a restaurant is fun.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think a lot of girls think that.
Yeah.
A lot of girls
She
like
was
being-
like, yeah, but they're not like doing it to be funny. They're just fighting with you in a restaurant. You're like, is this fun for you? Can we just go? But yeah, she thought it would be funny for those two to argue in front of everybody because it's always fun when you see people fighting in a bar. It's always awkward.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to call her back because he thought that maybe she actually did really want to yell at him in real life. And they agreed not to go out again.
Yeah, she should have gone the other route and gone with like full-on PDA to make people feel awkward.
Ooh, there you
Yeah,
go.
that would have been a little better and probably would have scored her a second date with Sean.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Hello, Church. This is Rosemary speaking.
Hi there, Rosemary. My name is Pastor Dave. How are you on this blessed day?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Pastor. How can I help you?
Well, I was told to give you a call because I'll be filling in for Pastor while he's on sabbatical. And they said that you'd be the person to help get me situated.
Oh, yes. They told me about you. That's great. Well, I'm very happy to hear from you, and we're really excited to meet you.
Well, I'm excited too. I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to converse with your congregation.
Wonderful.
I can't wait to go in there next Sunday and just spread the word. I just can't wait.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited to preach, it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Excuse me, Pastor. The way you talked made me feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was my tone too calm? Some of my critics have told me that my words can be a little too soothing, so sometimes I need to kind of crank that up, So I'm trying.
No.
I will.
You use some words that were inappropriate. This is a church, and we have a lot of elderly and children, and it's a church, and we don't use that kind of language around here.
Oh, no. I didn't realize I was using colorful language. Sometimes it just slips out, and I apologize for that.
I understand it happens sometimes.
If I would have known, I definitely would have refrained from such talk. I believe it's Ephesians 5, verse 3 and 4 that states, "Nor should there be obscenity, foolish talk, but rather thanksgiving." I love that verse,
Yes, that's very moving.
If that verse doesn't just hit you straight in the heart and make you want to confess your sins, I don't... I'm sorry.
You just did it again. You just swore again, sir.
Are you sure about that, Rosemary?
I'm positive.
Well, that's a rather judgmental statement from you, Rosemary.
I don't see how that's judgmental. That's the truth. We don't allow cussing. I don't know any pastor who cusses. I don't know where you previously were pastor, but that's just not okay in our congregation.
Well, and I agree with you. And Rosemary, I don't think I was swearing. I think that you have a problem with me maybe coming into the church, and that's fine. But I've agreed to... I'm sorry?
You just did it again. You just swore again, and now you're blaming me? Who are you? I'm going to talk to the council about you.
Now, Rosemary, calm down, my child, okay?
No, I'm not going to calm down.
You're having a bit of a fit, and that happens, and that's
perfectly... That is so inappropriate. Why would you say something like that to me?
Because I think that's what's going on now, is you're sort of making a mountain out of a molehill.
You did it again. You need to stop swearing. You have a dirty mouth, like a sailor, a dirty sailor.
Okay,
now,
well,
you cannot have that here.
You can feel the way you want about my mouth, but my heart is pure.
You have a pure heart? Well,
yes,
your mouth is so dirty, it's obviously getting contaminated from somewhere.
Well, I mean, if the way you're talking about it, maybe it's being contaminated from my I don't know. But
What?
I don't think...
How dare you, you rude, vile man! You can't be a pastor. How is this possible?
I will agree with you there, Rosemary. It's not possible that I'm a pastor because this is a prank phone call.
What?
Yeah, this is a prank phone call. That news sort of slapped you on the didn't it?
What is this about?
It's a joke. Your coworker Joshua set you up.
What? Joshua, did you really do that? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding?
Yes, I am kidding. He wanted to freak you out about the new pastor, so hopefully that's not what you're going to get.
Oh my goodness! You're
Oh.
definitely not a religious man.
I'm really far from that, yeah.
No, stop it! I don't want to hear it anymore.
Her name is Danielle. What's up, Danielle?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow,
Good.
Danielle, you sound important.
It is an honor to speak with you, Danielle.
Wow, well, thank you. I'm blushing.
You're blushing. Danielle, this is such an intro. What do you do? What are you a champion of?
I'm a champion masseuse.
Masseuse?
Like a person who massages?
Yes.
Like a massage therapist.
Yeah, I'm a champion masseuse.
I thought she was an athlete, Jubal.
How does that work?
She is. That's a big athletic endeavor.
What? I don't get it.
She's got strong hands, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
We'll get to how she's a champion masseuse in just a second. But first, let's find out about your date, Danielle. You think that maybe actually the fact that you are a champion might have turned the dude off?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
What?
Well, what's his name, first of all?
His name is David.
David,
Okay.
and where did you meet David?
We met through a dating app.
Okay, so
Okay.
I assume when he started to go out with you on the dating app, it even says that you do massage therapy.
No, my profile does not say it. I keep that hidden.
Why?
Yeah, but if you're a champion, why aren't you telling the world?
Well, because I don't want to get, like, creeps messaging me through these apps.
Oh, that's a good
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I didn't
yeah.
think of it either. That could
You might
be.
want to keep that skill off of the internet, at least for the dating websites.
Yeah.
So I assume it came up on the date at some point, and that's why you think that he got turned off?
It did, yeah. Like, it came up in conversation, and I maybe should have just said I was a massage therapist, but I said more than that. I said the champion masseuse thing, and I just think I messed things up.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, you call yourself? I thought we were just joking about the champion masseuse thing this whole time, and that it was something that Jubal was, like, over-exaggerating, because that's what he does.
No, I'm an actual champion.
Cool.
What? How do you become a champion in massage therapy?
Sussery.
There's actually an international massage championship in Copenhagen, Denmark, and people come from all over the world, and this past year, I won.
Oh, wow.
See? A massage champion. I wasn't lying to you guys.
Good
my
rubber.
God, do you guys need volunteers? I am there. I am ready to be massaged by the world leaders in massage therapy.
Well, that's actually what everybody does, and that's how I got into trouble in the first place, is everybody wants a massage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you give David a massage?
I did not.
Oh.
He kept asking, and I declined.
Oh.
So you think that's why he's not calling you back, because you wouldn't hook him up with a free massage?
Kind of messed up.
Well, that's where it is my fault, because if I had just said massage therapist instead of massage champion, then the situation would have been different, but instead I opened my big mouth and, I messed it up.
Yeah.
God.
And now you can't be sure. Like, do people want you for you or just because you can massage with the best of them? I mean, it's a tough life for a celebrity champion like you.
Oh my gosh.
I know you guys are laughing about it, but it's actually true. Like, all my friends ask me to give them massages, like, on the regular. This is what happens to me all the time.
Oh, no.
So on the date, when the guy asked for the massage, did you get mad at him for asking for the massage?
No, I didn't get mad the first time. I mean, that's a normal thing, and I kind of expected that to happen. But then he asked the second time, and then when he asked the third time, I was more firm, and I was just like, it's not going to happen.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
I could see how that could be taken as a different kind of signal, because if I'm on a date with someone who is a champion massage therapist, I think, like, if she likes me, maybe we can flirt a little bit about this, and she'd be like, well, maybe one of these days I'll give you a massage,
If
you
you're
know?
lucky.
Instead of like, no, I'm not touching you.
Gross.
I just feel like I screwed up. Maybe I messed it up because he was the first guy I've met in a long time through a dating app that was actually really cool. He's attractive. He had a good personality. Like, I liked his energy. The conversation flowed really well.
Yeah.
and I think that I screwed it up because of this.
So, I mean, I get that he sounds like a great guy, but he sounds like he wanted something for free, and you still want to go out with him.
Well, I understand that because I said this, big deal about me being a champion, and I couldn't stop talking about the massage championship and how, they judge you on 5 categories like technique and flow and innovation, and there are people doing different styles and my special style.
Okay, see, right there, I'm already turned on. So I could see how he'd be on your date, like how that'd be frustrating for him. How long has it been since you talked to him?
It's been over a week now.
Okay, and then at the end of your date, did you guys hug or kiss or anything? Was there any touching? That's what I want to know.
We did kiss.
You did kiss?
Yeah, we kissed. So just our lips were touching, though. Like, we didn't, hold each other because I didn't want to. Again, I just said no. So I didn't want to, cross that line.
I think it's really okay awkward to give the dude a hug if you're kissing him.
See, I did screw it up.
Well, we don't know for sure, so we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've done second date update segments where I've started off with a on-air makeout session with our listening audience.
Yeah, that's true.
But I've never given an over-the-air massage before, and I think I should do that right now in honor of today's second date update. So if you're driving right now, I want you to close your eyes.
Okay, this is already going badly.
Don't close your eyes if you're driving.
Hi, my name is Spirit, and I'll be your massage therapist today. Are there any troubled areas that you'd like me to focus on?
The incense in your room is amazing right now.
Your glutes? They are rather tight. Okay, I'm going to need to get some extra lube to take care of your glutes.
They do not use lube, sir.
Oh.
It's called lotion.
Okay, well, then I need to have a talk with my massage therapist then because I think that dude might be up to something nefarious. But let's talk to Danielle, who's on the phone right now for a second date update. She is a massage therapist. She's actually a champion massage therapist. She actually won a competition that they do in Denmark every year. I guess they have a massage championship. And she was on her date with a dude named David, and she feels like she talked about that a little too much. And David asked for a massage because he found out she was a champion, and she finally told him no, and she feels like maybe she was a little too blunt about it, and that's why he's not calling her back. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out if that is the reason. Danielle, you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
Well, I'll dial his phone number right now, and we'll find out if your hands can wander his body someday.
Just call him, please.
Okay.
I think she's done with us.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to David, please?
This is him.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who's that?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
I'm sorry, there's no Jubal here. I think you have the wrong number.
No, I am Jubal, and I'm calling you David.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but...
We're calling you today because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Do you want to know who? Do you want to know who?
Yeah.
Do you want to know who? Do you want to know who?
He said yes, Jubal.
Because I know who.
Yes, I do.
Okay, her name is Danielle, and you actually went out with her on a date.
Oh, I know her.
Oh.
But why would she email you?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So you've apparently stopped talking to Danielle since your date, and she's wondering why.
Okay. A little awkward, I guess.
I don't get it, though. Why was it awkward?
I guess I got a little weird vibes from her.
You got weird vibes from her?
Yeah, some red flags came up.
Whoa.
What kind of red flags?
Well, she said that she was a masseuse, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Normally, that's not a red flag for most people. Well, most people are like, okay, cool, that's your job.
Got a job.
More likely, that's like a benefit. I would date a masseuse in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
Checkered flag.
I kind of took it as like maybe a euphemism for something else,
What?
you know?
No.
So,
No.
Wait, I don't know. Could you explain?
well, she was like talking about her job, and she was talking about really weird competition that she was a part of. This massage competition.
Yeah, you're talking about the massage championship that I guess they have in Denmark.
Oh, yeah, you know about that?
Not until we talked to her. So we talked to her a little bit about your date, and she told us that information. That's the first time I've heard it. I had no idea they had a championship for massage.
Yeah, you believe that?
What do you mean, do we believe it?
Of course you believe it.
I mean, yeah.
Massage championship? That doesn't sound like fake to you?
There's all sorts of weird things in this world. I mean, for God's sakes, there's like an air guitar championship.
But he does have a point.
Yeah, it's odd, but it doesn't mean that it's not real.
How would you even judge that? It's just the same guy getting massaged over and over again?
I didn't even think about that.
Are you telling me you think she's a liar?
I mean, I didn't know if she was lying or not. It was just, that was like the start of the whole red flag segment of the date, and it just got worse from there.
Oh, what?
So there was more stuff you didn't believe that she told you?
Well, it's not so much that. It's like, I asked her a couple times if I could get a massage, and she said that she's a massage champion, so it's going to be $200 for a half hour.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Dang, that really
That's
pays
expensive.
off, man.
Yeah, I mean, something probably comes with that, is what I was thinking.
What do you mean? Like
What?
sexual?
You think that there's a happy ending at the end? Is that what you're insinuating?
Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday. That's prostitute talk right there.
So hold on.
Is it?
Oh, my
You
God.
think you went online and went on a date with a prostitute?
What am I supposed to think? What would you have thought? There's a person across the table from me offering me $200 for a half an hour. That sounds like a hooker.
Whoa, I have something to say here.
Oh.
Weird. I can't imagine that you'd have anything to say, Danielle.
What is going on here?
Oh, that's Danielle. She's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
I am not a prostitute.
I can't believe that's even an argument right now.
I don't understand how you could think that I was a prostitute.
Well, you're touching me and you're charging me per hour.
I'm a massage therapist, and that is my fee because I'm good at what I do.
Okay, I mean, you're also wearing hoop earrings, so...
What?
What is that?
What is hoop earrings
One of the
have to do with
telltale
being a
signs.
prostitute?
Now
You didn't tell us.
I get it.
You didn't tell us that, Danielle.
Hoop earrings? Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously, what the hell are you even talking about, David?
Yeah, you know, hoop earrings. Like, every movie you see, every prostitute has hoop earrings. It's the preferred earring of prostitutes.
The preferred earring?
So wait, they also wear high heels and, I don't know,
Red lipstick.
skirts or hair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, 1 out of 3.
What?
David, you're being so ridiculous right now. I mean, like, you want to look up my credentials? Go Google it. This is a real job. I'm a real person.
There's a lot of escorts out there that have websites, so, you know, I've seen them.
David, why are you so hung up on this? I mean, do you really think a prostitute would get in touch with a radio station to call you to go out on a second date?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good point. But, you know, there's a girl with hoop earrings who's charging me $200 for a massage. I mean, that's just what I'm going to think in the moment.
Okay, David, I'm offended by this.
Okay, sorry.
That's it?
All right, just sorry.
Will you apologize?
I accused you of being a prostitute, but
David, I know that you probably still think that Danielle might be a prostitute, but would you like to go out with her on a second date? We will pay for it.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would, actually.
Real? Oh, okay.
So you've changed your mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, maybe I was jumping to conclusions. I guess there's a part of me that thinks that maybe she's not a prostitute.
Oh, wow. David, you really need to slow down on the sweet talk that you're doling out there, okay?
Well, there you go, Danielle.
Yeah, Danielle.
A little bit of David thinks that you might not be a prostitute. Would you want to
Wow.
go out with him again?
I bet you're swooning.
Wow, I'm so appreciative.
So that's a yes, Danielle?
I mean, to be honest, I enjoyed everything else about our date. And so if he's genuinely reconsidering his assumptions, then why the heck not?
Whoa.
Really?
Well, yeah, he's the type of guy that I look for. And, we had a very great conversation. Otherwise, I was very attracted to him. So I look forward to proving to him that I am a massage therapist and not a hooker.
Okay.
I always look for the opposite in my massage therapist.
Gross.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says, I think my doctor is a prostitute. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Danielle wanted to call this dude named David. Danielle is a massage therapist, a world champion massage therapist. I didn't even know they had championships for that, but apparently they do. And anyway, they went out on the date, they were talking, and because she's so good at her job, she charges like $200 an hour to give people massages. And well, David, he thought that meant that she's a prostitute. He didn't want to call her back. Also, she was wearing hoop earrings, which apparently is the preferred earring of prostitutes.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that.
I feel like he's propositioning a lot of women out there that aren't prostitutes. Just if he's going to buy hoop earrings alone.
Yeah, he's like, there
Definitely.
are so many escorts in this world.
All these ladies are prostitutes these days.
They're everywhere.
Even at church, everywhere.
Yeah, look at her. She's in accounting.
So he was convinced that because she charges so much per hour, she must be a prostitute, and he didn't want to call her back. We got her on the phone. They talked a little bit, and then he was like, well, I guess I could go out with you again because there's part of me that thinks that you might not be a prostitute. Not fully believing yet.
I can't believe that she actually agreed to go out with him again.
I know.
No, that's the most shocking part of this whole thing to me.
Yeah.
Where are our standards at right now, ladies?
She said she just wanted to prove to him that she was not a prostitute and go out with him again.
Oh, man, the dating pool is hard right now, isn't it?
Well, he definitely guaranteed himself that he's not getting any on that date.
Right?
For a long time.
Ever.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Although, you already know if you're around somebody who has hoop earrings and has a job that charges $200 an hour, you know what you're dealing with now since this educational experience, and no need to call us. But if you send us an email and you want us to call the person who didn't call you back, we will do that for you. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Thank you for calling Deli. How can I help you?
Hello, my name is Max Wallace. I have a large complaint against the deli section of your grocery store.
Okay, well, I'm all ears. Sorry to hear that.
Would you be the person that I should talk to in this matter?
Sure. What seems to be the problem, Max?
Well, first off, your deli has a lot of discounts on things.
Okay, and is there a problem
I
with that?
have noticed that with my keen discount eye.
Okay.
So the jig is up on that.
I'm not following you. The jig is up on what?
The jig is up that you are discounting products left and right. But for some reason on God's green earth, I never see discounts on ham.
I'm not quite sure that it is never on sale.
3 times. 3 times this past month, you have cut prices on turkey. 3 times.
Well, Max, if you would like, I could transfer you to the store manager.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize before I say this, so I'm sorry for my language, but who the eats turkey these days? It's about ham, am I right?
Max, please, no vulgar language, okay? Would you like me to transfer you to the store manager?
Well,
so you can take
I am sorry for the language, but I have a strong sense that you over there are hamists.
What? I don't understand him.
Well, you wouldn't understand hamists because you probably are one. That's racist against hams.
What? First of all, there's no such thing as hamist racism, okay?
Well,
I've never heard of that. No one's ever heard of that.
well, if you aren't hamists, then why aren't you discounting the ham?
And you know what? Secondly, you're complaining because ham is not on sale, really?
Well, at least you caught that part correct. Yes, I'm complaining because I shouldn't have to take a second job to afford your damn ham.
It's ridiculous. You know you're not getting a second job just so you could afford deli ham, okay?
Well, I shouldn't have to. That's what I'm saying. I should not have to. And that is
Come on,
why...
This whole thing complaint is silly.
Okay, well...
Really, come on,
Well-
over some ham because it's not discounted.
That is correct. You have never discounted your ham, and you should take it seriously because I've already spoken to the Better Business Bureau about it.
You call the Better Business Bureau?
You are damn right I did. They were outraged, as a matter of fact.
They must have been laughing like crazy. I mean, that's got to be the most ridiculous
Well-
complaint they've ever even had.
Well, you go on ahead with your cavalier attitude about you not discounting ham, but there is a war on ham in this country, and you are ground zero, and I am finally doing something about it.
Oh, so you're going to do something about it?
Yes, I am. I am a Maction.
Maction?
I am a Maction, a man of action, and I'm about to take action on you, and you are never going to see it coming.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I guess you might see it coming because I'm telling you about it, but you will see it coming, and it will hurt.
What are you going to do? Make phone calls all around the country to every deli to file a complaint about the ham?
No, I am not. No, I am not. I'm going to make an example out of you. I'm coming down there, set up my own ham stand in front of your store, and I'm selling discounted ham to put you nitwits out of business.
Oh, my God, that is something.
Well, you can be laughing now, but you're not going to be laughing
to
when I put you out of business because I'm discounting my ham, and you have not discounted one slice of ham, not never.
Oh, God, I can't wait to tell everybody about this crack.
And I bet you'd like to know where I'm getting that ham, too, wouldn't you?
You are...
I am
God.
I am going to come into your store. I'm going to buy all of your ham, and then I'm going to sell it outside at a discounted rate.
I can't wait. You're the nitwit that's going to buy ham from us, and then you're going to turn around and sell it for less. You're making us money.
Damn right. I'm going to buy your ham at whatever price you have it available for, and I'm going to sell it outside your store for at least 50% less.
You're such an idiot.
Well, I'll remember that when you come crying for me for a job on the ham train. That's the name of my store, by the way. My store's name is Ham Train. Be ready for it to hit you.
Oh, Lord.
That's right. The ham train is about to run you right over, leave you right in the tracks. Right after this prank phone call, ham train is coming for you.
A ham train.
Soon as I am done,
right.
soon as I am done prank phone calling you, I'm opening up the ham train.
What are you talking about?
I said as soon as I'm done with this prank phone call, gonna open up the ham train on you.
What do you mean prank phone call?
Oh, it's a joke. Your son Matthew set you up.
Oh, my God, you wasted all my time. Are you kidding me?
Your son Matthew listens to our radio show, and he wanted to set you up because he said it's funny when you get flustered over complaints at the deli.
Oh, my God, I'm going to kill you.
The ham train is coming. You get on board or you get left on the tracks.
Oh, my God.
By the way, you guys have any good deals on ham right now?
Actually, you'd be surprised. Nothing is on sale right now. It's all full price.
Oh, well, there we go again.